Good evening. It is Friday, so we're doing some magic. Even though most people who are interested in magic are probably watching the Pro Tour right now, but that's okay. Superbase says dicey dungeon. I have actually been playing it a little bit more this week. Um, I I've now beaten the the game with the 5 characters and unlocked episodes, but episodes are hard, man. Like episode 2 is hard. Wyatt says, "Why didn't anyone tell you your Archangel baby was added to the game?" Ah, yeah, Shadows over Innistrad has indeed been added. How do I feel about the 5th character? It took me a little bit to figure out how it worked. But then it was fine. Um, a little bit complex. Yeah. I felt like the witch was easier than the inventor. The inventor is really tough because you have to really kind of plan ahead with what move you're gonna lose and how it was literally Friday. Yeah. So anyway, last time I streamed Magic, um, I forget who was telling me to, but somebody was telling me to put in the deck to import a deck list. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to, yeah, I have to delete a deck in order to do it. So I don't think Phyrexian tokens ever really worked out, so I'll just get rid of that. Deck successfully imported from clipboard. Where it go? Where it? Where is it? So I copied and pasted, but I don't see that it did anything. It said it was successfully imported. I am at maximum number of decks. So where did it go? It probably has a number. Ah, this one. I feel like I was supposed to get some kind of experience or something. I did the thing. It didn't say you did it or anything. So yeah, confused unga bunga indeed. So whatever. Let's just play instead of doing ARG stuff.
Doing some exploring? This is a great place for it. Alchemy mixes things up. Like standard, it features the latest sets.
Ma'am, how do I turn you off? Because I keep accidentally clicking this because it has a thing saying, "Hey, click on this," and then it seems to activate it again. And I don't need her to tell me how Arena works. Maybe I did it too late. Maybe I needed to do it last week. I don't know. guess we can do a questy-roo. And then maybe a draft afterward. I don't know, do you guys like limited? Do you prefer watching constructed gameplay? Limited can be hit or miss. Why are you disrespecting Sparky? She did nothing wrong. I dislike Sparky. But it's not that I'm disrespecting Sparky. I'm asking why the book's constantly lit up, making me think there's something new there when there isn't actually anything new there. You're a lot more in favor of Hearthstone Arena, as the rules of it tend to go far outside of did you hit your bombs? Just doing what Wizards paid her to do. Yeah. It would be cool if we could get a planes. It'd be pretty nifty. But we don't. Now that your favorite cards are in here, you have to play again. Dude, when did Shadows Remastered come out? Because Karlov Remastered... Karlov, oh my god. Cons Remastered came out just recently, and they don't do remastered sets very often. Yeah, my brain has been doing very weird things in terms of, like, saying words that are not right.
You cannot delay our victory.
Wizards has to figure out a way to sell Dragons of Tarkir without Coco being exclusive to it.
Our will cannot be denied.
Oh boy, I am not getting lands. Alright, let's do one more, I guess. And they deal with 3 creatures on board. Hashtag guess I'll die. They're gonna ult, so no point. It's usually a bad situation when the opponent has double the lands you have. Hi, Duck God. Isn't there, like, another, like, that was 3 blocks, right? Three sets in a block? So there's cons, dragons, and then what's the other Tarkir set? This is risky, but I'll take it. Homelands Remastered, best set ever. Fates Reforged, right. That was when Sarkhan went back in time. Nowadays, if he were to do something like that. Fates is even harder because have fun selling that without Ugin. But oh, because it's already out on historical um historic a historic pack. It's cool. I'm probably fine. Your mouth does the same thing. Like you'll be in the middle of a sentence, your brain goes, "Okay, those last 4 words you said, repeat those because you messed up the how you're supposed to say it." Yeah. Hearthstone's about to do a rotation and are advertising the new set. What's the theme, Super Bass? Chronicles. All of those old sets before my time. Whiz Bang Wonderland, all about toys. I almost asked you, is it an artifact set? They don't do that. They don't do that kind of thing. I need to take this out. It's never going to be useful. Hi lovers, do you want a would you like a pizza? No, I'm having the issue of I'm unable to think of the word that I'm trying to say. There is a name for that too, but ironically I cannot think of what it is. To be fair though, that one is like a $10 word. I have life, I don't care. Everyone who logs in gets a colorifico for free. An 8 mana 6/6 battle cry. Draw a minion from your deck and transform the other minions into copies of it. Huh. Great to copy a lord. Because your mouth is faster than your brain. I do not normally have that problem. I'm like a super introvert, and so my brain is always ahead of my mouth. Why I have a tendency to take long pauses. They have to rotate King Crush because you all know where that would be going. Doesn't mean you're not self-conscious of it. Doesn't have reach or anything. I think that'll be enough. Because of the thingy. Yeah. Heron of Hope. They're rotating Leroy Jenkins back in, though. Leroy Jenkins.
Phyrexia must be nurtured.
Yeah, I can't really let that ultimate go off, so... I I have to watch that Halo fountain. That could win them the game too. They need to get to 15 creatures though, which is a lot. So I think we're okay now that that Nissa's gone. Even if you take long pauses, at least there's consistent forward path. You know what you want to say. You don't have to stop and correct yourself at the slightest mishap. In that way, you envy me. It's fair. Yeah, I definitely know of folks with ADHD and stuff like that who wish they could slow their mouths down a bit. Cool. I'm gonna lessen the number of creatures they have. And I guess we can block the worst of it. Your father recommended singing? Huh.
I've delayed you long enough.
Well, I am a singer, so I don't know if that influences anything. Maybe it does. Singing helps with, like, figuring out the rhythm of things, I feel like. Even things like conversation and tone. Boy, I cannot get this thing out of my throat. This is gonna kill me. 12, 18. Actually, that's just kind of a lot. I will block a little bit of it. We'll just take 10. That should still be plenty enough to kill them next turn. You would need to double his power for lethal. Yeah. The reason why I blocked was he did have 2 green untapped and he did just draw cards, so it's like he could have gotten some crazy pump, but didn't seem likely. You breathing correctly, you found out a while ago? In childhood, I found out that I walked incorrectly, and I had to, like, learn how to walk right. I didn't go through, like, physical therapy or anything, though, so making, like, a big deal out of not very much, but yeah, I used to kick my feet out when I walked. I think because that's how, like, old-timey cartoons walked. So I just figured that was right, but it actually was doing heck on my knees. All to say, there is no instruction manual for being human, and there really should be one. You inhale, say what you want to say, exhale, where the normal person goes inhale, exhale, say whatever they want to say. Oh, so you talk when you still have breath in? That's interesting. I don't know how that works. Would you like to counter my voice? I'm assuming that you will. Or kill the veteran. We'll see what happens when you go. There you go. It doesn't. I maybe draw a card. Perhaps. You run out of breath mid sentence. Oh, yeah, you should definitely check out singing for that. Singing helps with your breath control. Yeah, I'm not an expert because I got kicked out, but I was in training to be a voice teacher, so I know like a little bit. You see all these public speakers, they speak so effortlessly, you can understand what they're saying, and it makes sense, and their voice sounds so pretty. Little bit. Um, I can tell you basically, yeah, most people who are good at speaking practice. There are probably a few naturals, but most people have to practice at it. And just like with singing, how some people kind of have like a natural starting point, um anybody with practice can improve. Because of your disability, you have a baked in speech impediment. So it always sounds like you've been drinking. Oh. Does palsy really sound like you're drunk though? I feel like there's a distinction there. I think I have caught one of your streams before. To me they sound different, but I mean maybe to the untrained ear or something they sound similar, I don't know. I tend to be able to distinguish things more than most people. That's part of why I studied music in the first place. I don't have perfect pitch. I have very good relative pitch. And a decent ear for timbres and stuff. So I'll say, not saying you're wrong, just saying I feel like it's different. Um, what do I do here? Do that. And then this. But like, I'm probably gonna die. It's is pretty likely at this point. The whole drinking thing is a common joke amongst people with your disability because no one can tell when you're drunk. Sheldred was a mistake. Dude, why is Sheldred not rotated out, man? Why? Oh, that's just rude. That's just rude. Should have read the card. They needed to expand another year standard so that people didn't see her carrying mono black on their back and have to own up to their mistake. All right, we're playing a different deck. I have other decks that have white in them. I could play Quint Time. I haven't played Quint Time in a little bit. When you turned 21, you had this theory that whenever you drink, you would turn into a well-spoken British person with no impediment whatsoever. One can dream. Like I should take care of that. You already slur your baby, you work backwards. Oh, that's great. This is gonna go pretty quick, but I don't get something happening here. Oh god. That's not what you want to see. Quick, we can't understand him. Someone give it a beer. Now where's this body hidden away? Yep, that's the one. Huh. I didn't even know that was a card. I think I'm in hashtag territory. Because I can't remove him. I don't have enough mana to do that. So yeah. Yeah, but all the stuff has flying, so yeah. Quint came out too slowly. Well, my good sir, it was a fortnight ago when I discovered the most stressful corpse, about 40 paces out, yonder east. I hope you find the bloody criminal. Yeah, honestly, I think it's better to have hidden disabilities than more obvious ones. Because people can be mean. No. I mean, a lot of people do. But I wouldn't say everyone. It's often a question of how much you recognize them. You want to know the truth that sucks? Sure. We're just gonna take care of that before it gets any bigger. You will be ignored if you have a physical disability that everyone can see. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. Sorry, not. No pun intended. Rather than ask you to repeat yourself, which people should do, they just smile, nod, and back away. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Hey, it's this card. I don't think you'll block. So you're aware your voice isn't perfect, and how are you supposed to know you can't understand if you don't say anything? Yeah. Delaney's actually quite nice in your life gain deck. It would be pretty good. I don't own this card yet, but yeah, it would be a pretty good addition. Yikes. A lot of Soul Warden style triggers go an extra time. Honestly, that one. I think that one's the bigger problem than the Brutal Cathar. Feel like if your voice was normal, you would have an easier time making friendships and relationships. Yeah. I have a hard time maintaining friendships, but that's just because I'm have bad social skills. They have the cool different art. Um, do I want their stuff? Do I care about their stuff? Do I have life gain? I do have life gain. If I ever get it. We're gonna do this. Get some blockas. Your good friends will go, Wyatt, I can't understand you. And you go, okay, I'll type it out. Yeah, it's like, it shouldn't be that hard. Well, Delaney's back. Your voice doesn't sound normal to the trained ear. know if I die. I think I die because the damage should resolve before the trigger happens. I'm pretty sure I still die. Because her trigger doesn't get a chance to happen. Yeah. Even guilty of doing it when you come across someone with your disability, because this is the movement of, whoa, the moment of, whoa, I actually sound like that. Your voice always sounds different to your own ear. I think I am gonna do a draft. I don't know, blue-black clue things. Magnifying glass. I feel like Behind the Mask was pretty good last time I used it, so grab a couple of those. Play boosters are so great, guys. Look, two of the same card. Um, I do feel like I need a little bit more clue stuff to make this work. Hey, I was thinking maybe I would get that guy. That's why I got the magnifying glass. There we go, there we go. More investigation. You know, one person with your disability who can't pronounce stuff like she doesn't have the cue to swallow like we do, so everything just comes out in syllables. Magnifying glass. You always felt bad for her because you could speak somewhat clearly and she had to struggle to say even a single word. Yes. I I always had trouble with the oh, you should feel good about your life because there's somebody else who has it worse off than you. And it's like, now I just feel bad and worse because that other person is also suffering. Like, it doesn't work. Doesn't work. Um, I feel like I don't have a lot of removal. Had some weird opposite reaction to that. Might end up doing Grixis. I don't know. I feel like I'm not getting enough investigation stuff. More removal. Does he get both? That one. He gets both. And he himself is a detective, so I can always equip him. Plus, it's another artifact, which kind of seems like I might need. You telling me I can't want myself to be better because someone is worse off than you currently? Yeah. Yeah, it's a dumb argument. I don't like any of those, but whatever. Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna run an ad, get a pair, and then we'll build this deck. Okay, so right now, we basically have a Grixis deck, but no color fixing. I think that's probably going to be better. So, Lazav is my bomb. He was my pack one, pick one. I feel like Flotsam and Jetsam helps out Lazav, but I don't know if I need two of them. Because it could be beneficial to mill myself. You know what I mean? I'm mainly like 6/6 flyer. Seems pretty alright. I feel like I kind of have a lot of 1-drops. So I might be able to stand losing a swamp. Let's try that. Versus. Oh, yeah, sure. Whatever. Doesn't survive anyway, so... how does it get turned face up? I'm just gonna cast it up. Oh, that was so weird. It wasn't showing its disguise cost when I was trying to cast it. You honestly thought about picking a card game and just going full whale to have one game where you're not free to play? Yeah, I guess you could do that. Who needs a second color? Apparently. Making sure they still can't kill me. There it is. There it is. Mr. Swampy Swamp. Just so I'm that much closer to the next land. Well, both of those have vigilance, so I guess I might as well kill that one. You could say the disguise cost was disguised. Ayy! Oh, come on. Be chill. Be chill, man. Why you gotta kill all my dudes? You're in the good colors, man. Fine. Just gonna cast it straight out and equip it. And hope it lives. Still alive. No. No. Come on, letters. You should know by now the colors of magic are red, green, black, white, and no. But I'm in no too. I'm no and black. I should have been doing stuff too. They just won like every interaction we had. Jeez, was that the only card they had? I think that's the more expendable of the two 6-drops. Okay. I mean, red player's winning so far. Hey, hit my land drop. Thought the life gain might prove beneficial. It's cool though. Do it on main, so you can't counter it. Probably sack that lead pipe, but we'll see. Wow. I didn't know Gamble was in this set. He has his thinking cap on. I think I might want to cast something from his graveyard. I don't know. I have a lot of mana, so. They're like, oh my god, she has a foothold? Scoop. I mean, we take those. We take them for sure. A little risky, but I'll keep it. I have both colors of mana. Oi. Yeah. All right, children, let's learn your primary colors, red, green, and no. This person looks like they might be red, black. Suspecty things. Petition to change blue to no because that is what blue is. Blue is mostly no. Some other flavors to it, but yeah, it is kind of the color of no. Black is okay, you can have it, but you're gonna kill it as soon as you put it down. Black is blue, but balanced. This is fine. This is fine. I am sure that this is fine. And first strike or something so it doesn't die. I'll take that. It was gonna die anyway, so. I'm gonna try Highland. It was about time for one. Let's see your options are panic, panic, or your personal favorite, panic. Using all my resources just to try and stay alive here, and I'm dead. Does this save me? Five? 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I can only cast one of them. This is the one I want to cast. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hilariously, I'm still dead. Even with that. Because the fish has menace. The fish has menace. The red herring killed me after all. Okay, so this Lazov deck has not yet seen Lazov, so that's part of the issue. Once you build your Avacyn, something you're going there to fight you, that's how it works. Oh. I think I have an Avacyn in Arena. Flip Avacyn? I don't think I have that. I was like, oh, I could build one too. There's Lazov. See, I just had to be annoying about it. Oh, okay. With the turn 2 guild leader. Is he still a guild leader? I don't know. He was like dead for a while, but then turned out he wasn't actually dead. There's a whole thing. Seemed like something that might be good to get off the battlefield. Yes, that one. He will pick you up with a friendly angel that just wants to hug you with a cattle prod. What? I tricked you! Oh ha ha ha! When one of her friends' eyes, she gets angry, he wouldn't like her when she's angry. Maybe dies. Yes, because that's what Avison's ability is. They got a bomb too. Well, I think that's a hashtag, ladies and gentlemen.
Somebody bothering you? I'll make them suffer. I play by my own rules. Keeps things interesting.
That gasp.
But you can't hit me again. I don't let anything slip through the cracks. Other than myself, of course.
Oh, she had 3 loyalty. She only has 2.
You beat me this time. Bravo.
What's better than killing an opponent's Kaya? Taking it for myself. Not having Lazov anymore makes these guys less good. You always forget that if you have multiple targets and multiple creatures, each creature doesn't have to attack the same target. That's true.
I like a good fight. Notice
I
didn't
kind
say-
of figured that that would cause the scoop, and I wouldn't even really need to read Kaya's text. I was like, yeah, if I take their bomb, they're gonna be upset. Sometimes it's about the mind game. We are 2 and 2. I'll keep it. It's a bit risky, but we will mess around and find out. In your mind, you like to imagine that once you kill her, she just walked over to the other side of the board. Aww. Just like, screw this. Black. Oops. That one. Maker mask, maker, make me a mask. Find me a find. Cask me a cask. That wasn't that funny. He's not a detective. I didn't realize that. You let me die, I ain't working for you no more. Yup. Need to find my lands. No, I wanted the second. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, don't you come back no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. Starting to get into hashtag territory. Oh, thank you. Unfortunately, I did not find my lands in time. We shall end 2 and 3. We got to play with Lizov once. It was kind of nice. What use Leyline of the Guild Pack is for? You know? Like, what deck would that go in? Like, it would make Happily Ever After a little easier, I guess. I still would like to assemble Mech Titan Core, I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Happily Ever After says if there are 5 colors among permanents you control as part of the win condition, Yeah, but that's the only use I can think of for that. And I'm looking in Explorer, so I mean, I guess it's super fixing. That moment when you realize you need mana to play. Generally, yes, unless you're doing Leyline Tribal. I guess you would have like multicolor benefits, right? Like Hero of Precinct 1 would always proc. It would be nice for Rien. Tome of the Guild Pact, things like that. I don't know. I don't get it. Like I don't really get what it'd be about. Hey look, it's Torch of Defiance. That was really popular when we first started playing. She was everywhere. I would keep playing some Quint. Think we'll just leave up a blocker. Then for some unknown reason they turn into a ticking time bomb, literally. Ah, Chandra. Well, no blocker for me, I guess. Not enough. That I won't be able to play that, but there's no path to it, so. For you, I don't know why. All I know is I can't hide this temperature. It would take over my mind. Like gossamer, you softly tap. It draws me in. I'm powerless. He possesses an enchantment. I'm forgiven. He calls. Don't know how I fell under his spell. Lately, I've been driven. He smiles. An enchantment. I wait for you. I'm mesmerized. Why wouldn't you attack? I'm not upset. I'm confused. I wait for you. I'm mesmerized. Your love is like a potion in disguise. I tightrope walk with a blindfold on my eye. Can't escape, as though it seems. I run away, he is in my dreams. He possesses that enchantment. When newest planeswalker forms, unit's 5-turn clock. Nisa. I don't know what's happening. Two of those.
History will not repeat itself.
Yeah, I don't know why. I'm not complaining, I'm just confused. Oh, I'm glad I swung with it. I need more resources. Now they're going for it. Boom, boom, boom. Ba-da-ba-da-dum, ba-da-na-na-na-na, ba-dum. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. See if I can find a land. No, I cannot. Okay. Yeah, I mean, ultimately, when he swung, it was like exact lethal, so I guess he just wanted to kill me all in one shot. You think falling asleep to my singing? Oh, thank you. Oh, but if I draw that Atali, I'm ready. I'm probably gonna get messed up by some goblins, though. You want me to pass out in front of the computer? Oh boy. 3 lands in a row. I kind of feel like Magic's trying to send me a message. Like, maybe I should stop. They're just like, no, we don't want you to play this game right now. We don't want you to play this game right now. That's land number 4. I was playing a game the other day where I only had, I think, 3 lands. Couldn't play my hand. And I think I finally got my 4th land, and I was like, yes, okay. So I discarded my entire hand and drew 5 lands. So now, instead of a bunch of spells I couldn't cast, I had a bunch of lands in my hand. Like, it was just the worst. On the other hand, I also got some calendar wins. I tweeted out some screenshots. Like, just regular Millennium Calendar got 1,000 counters. I did it twice in a row. Did complain about not having enough lands a couple games ago, yeah. That is a hashtag. Alright, I'm gonna try to find somebody we can raid. Because Magic's not being nice to me tonight, and I'm pretty tired anyway. Yeah, we're gonna raid Vasco.
With Matt.
I hope that you have a wonderful day. Please be sure, or evening, I guess. Make sure to stay safe. I'll be back tomorrow morning, do some stuff. Now the game's gonna want to give you land, we will give you land. Yeah.